na the Bruni for an emergency meeting and a basso. The meeting no, Ephreeyea no, the tofa and they say, part no, it's at the SRA, the MPs or more parliament at the Brewery. Say, a Juma or more year over parliament, no more shares are buying budget or the abandon, a bar, or money over. Na enye se omote parliament omoye adwuma na nkofo so ye campaign e wo machi omode sa adestre ne bae no national party no nek esoji tu msampa budget ye de ko no de ko 2024 battle hia se ye members of parliament ombeta parliament no ma ye adwuma and sa dia constituency ye wo members of parliament wo no ye suspending campaign bia wo bia akopim bra party no be nomination asana obi atima kwa campaign ewo ho etoso biem
wosono amanyoko NPP womani abrepa se wombesenka womunya ya anka wombesinsuo no montem na womo abro se be ya womani be yakokọ evi se afia yebesimi abatro ne de ebe something which is the BBO ho and I'm so ma ene neck ne kon party no ne kon National Executive Committee womo akwa setena sanso na National Council no so eka ho ebi na NPP amanyuko mpanimfo womu nyina womo akwanhyiamu a womo dwendwene niam ba kwa na mienu bi ho na womo ahwetitiriw se hwan na Dr. Mamudu Bawumia afia ebesimi wo hyase no otumrika hwan na betumrika edi nachi na ne mpabo awura wafa edi amano de akwa no na eba se Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ebre kora no ebia obetumi agye baton no ede atoa so enti edi awdopi na aba ehya ase no wo hwa obia epre running mate no na NPP amanyoko no mu de wo mo de ya wo mo ta ye ne se koba se de okura franka no efiri esemu a ese se mo ba anafofo mu ha ene na nenam territories no mu a wombetumi ayi afiri nkran wombetumi ayi afiri asante wombetumi ayi afiri bono wombetumi ayi afiri puye mantemu those areas ho nyina wombetumi akọ na womakwakoyi running mate no ade afiri ho to Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ena hunu se woko no ene se na esenkana na adodan kwa kufu adoko bi nso ni se adoprema wa frupren ti wani around ti nyade awoko bi Dr. Bawumia no na wana man hag no obese esra you usla no wa man hag hey
chairman
yes
and I say mama na about o kan kwe no no esiama
hey I was for woman you call they have
mama
Kofi
Adomah no
one way gas for to the as for a boy enti womu nyina ene womo ekonhyiamu no womo akohye ho adwendwen nsem ahodo ho ansa Alisa hotel ho na ya womo ko wura inside ho ansa right ho no from ho no sa hotel no
venue ground na ya akopema ho se do timi o kire ba bia
womo venue ya ho sa wura ho esini trase se ekofom se zim sa hall hon muta on atambia o hwe ya no ahu o se hase ne ye reception ho no waside the side hand ti bia Dr. Mamudu Bawumia be wura no wura mu a ko zim e wo fom ho sa ti ho no na wo mu awuram na wo mu ko no edin ahudo bia piepie se sa edin Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ebe ya won hwem no anyi ba ko first one Dr. Matthew Opoku Plempe Napo Energy Minister. The autosu mienu Dr. Yao Osei Educhum. Ono se Doctor Education Minister. Osei Chairman Sabunsu aka Transmogrified. Ono NOA majority leader we did dodo nanim ewo parliament ho. Ono so nidin APM bi. Joseph Osei your vice first deputy speaker. Ono so edin APM bi. Achese list no aba bi da ho no. Ekosha fremo say opare din so apiemu ebi ti these are the strong omo chere say strong pa but enye nwanwa ebi wo ho a strong ni PSA abe ho a na e de afo mu nyina kon ho etasi papa both are strong bo ho a na ba ku bi atese Dr. Bawumia no obi akura adwen na no sokora obi ani kura ni na sokora sa bra na ye Honorable Boniface mo aye ward na asa ni kire ho na edin awodo bi piepie no ye hu ya na yakofa Dr. Bawumia eno de ye reanimate no enti say history repeat no ho a bo say list ye apie ye de afa wo mu nyina akon ho de ahye wo mu atiko wo meda wo mu na kise nipa afro eno ogina ho a ye de reanimate no e de ema no na wo mu wie ye no NNPP empanimfo wo mu ayensentwefo nhyiamu a Justin Frimpong Kodua wono eno atwefo pani wo address e de nsem bia todwa a kire wo mu nhyiamu na wo mu koye no se de ekoye ene ensem bia editie tie no
National Council Shiamu na Shiamu no na the Boniface emergency meeting and a bash. The meeting no Ephreeyea no the tofa and they say party no eti adesra ye MPs of more parliament at the brewery say Agyapong omo ye our parliament no na mo hwe sa ban budget or the aban e ba approve no omo ni bre e wo na enye se omo te parliament omo ye adwuma na nkofo so ye campaign e wo machi omo de sa adeshe ne bae no national party no e nek esoji tu msampa budget ye de ko no na de ko 2024 about to hia se ye members of parliament omo better parliament no ma ye article 1332 eka se ebra ebe fankatufo no se the pakono no man penia na se bi your opposition na se the pakono no so obi a oba be contest ya se we in the running mate no 12 months before the general election then so national council want to me say sai breno ebetimi adane kakra it's a leader of our party and a presidential candidate His Excellency Dr. Bawumia Edibeto National Council num say yin say to aba man in chair November 4th and to say I am an break na consultation and coso na a brace him no or the nipa or not a safer together with National Council about between then so they buy no National Council decided in our so and the chat to
Angel FM.
De chatwa no akananum. Na ni nyina ene se party no ehwe wo mo enkankro. Ti se sei ensem a apie ewo ho ebi ene no. Ye bekwa akwedi nkomo mienu. Edi ni kan yenko kwadwobaafo a na owo Alisa Hotel ho na ye ne no enni enkomo. Kwadwo yenhwe opeke information nipa ye bobo mudin se wo mudin piepie se be ya yemfa mu baako emfa ne nye running mate no obrebre waso asesen na aircon wo mpo wo ba nhyiamu ni bidie
wala Kofi Adomah tele ori kaka no no e ba nipa omogudo omudin se omobetini aba be running mate no obi ti tell say she meta bu so e pie ti be na se so e na mame e posio premo pare e pie ko wo esla o su e pie ko but nipa na ni ti mo ti my pa e running mate no Dr. Mato Kofi perfect ono entimi amekle mu e wo e be na se ni na se oni o mai no enti no obi sami akofi sampli fo e na be pie mu e wo hono ma omo so ni nipa omo gira brane a se emu ba ko e be tia be running mate no but for so aba be hwim e Kennedy Agyapong so e ba djumadi na se bi e na ye be kwai special business e ye to why so e di aba be pie mu a to say some for we na so e potential so be tia aba be running mate e dey man Dr. Bawumia and there are not the shade to aba be ba kwa o ka che be ko se e to aba man in chair to nya break aka se be obi tin the adwenje na what the nipa o se fata se obone chido no e dey aba but to be interestingly no a pretty information say bra Dr. Bawumia e dey ni se na e ma wo no was shortlisted nipa yensa a o lu say bia e bra so no ye consultation we a obeyi mu e ba ko ama ono ba be ye ne ye running mate na enipa na was shortlist and I see any ebini aye mame Ephreeyea opare ono eni edikan a do na fi say ono bi ti abe running mate ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Dr. Mahmoud Koku Prempe ono so edi ewo na aye Joe White so ejina mo den ni a ono so account that the family we na ma shortlist aye hwese mu ba ko e baba be ye but here we is be to push the Kennedy Agyapong so se pata say o se oba shortlist so ti no ni who are echoes. And Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to answer Potia or Beba a day a year running mate in a day at the Bible Street or catch almost a woman in Brain. They want to say, Ephreeyea, the big runners and Sana. I shall come on a parliamentary elections never put over and Sana or born a running mate.
But woman him dear, sir, I feel I be see me about one. Ebejina running mate so kese whichever running mate because anya hwe John Dramani Mahama yenim de oba beye anya hwe Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yenim no beye enti no wo mo amienu ne de wo mo record ekurakura yen ti akase ye be hwe running mate a obetumi apia wo mo sa semi wo mo ya awe de
well, Kofi said, okay, we are aware because almost in any one at the May 2024 election. And we share the opponent, John Dramani Mahama, also maybe about Bawumia, also a running mate. And you know, Usha is saying our kind of contest a running mate photo. But it is so a case at the Bawumia, Mahama, the running mate, and Sana, also Obiana, but Niano. Part of this politics are also a one. But if it's not that social running mate contest na runner, Lobino, I know I see papa, I say the beer, Nipa Yabu Mutina, what they need the Ephreeyea. I know I think. So people share Mame Akutia Prima Parea, the beer and what they need Ephreeyea from Apemu. This is the president, Chia or Shete Mame Prima, the running mate. Dr. Mahmoud Koku Prempe, being able to say, my share and acidity. That's what I share with you. Your wife, and they will say, parliamentary caucus, or my chuma, the pretty, and the party, or I am not sure the say, what has happened to going down. Everyone do more here, and that's what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. That's what any people say, the running mate, or near parliament, no, you free outside parliament. Ebema eye 2024 breaking news no ebeye die papa and say we no be parliament or no NSC eye parliament edume dey na say that so NSC governance say nyoma be free e fa budget no won nsem no no so society palo ebe ti ase say ebeye ebe kwa amomatu e breaking it that eye someone ko fi guta say running mate na the factor for the 2024 election no that dey worry Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any team and the MPP National Council and the National Executive Committee Omo Eli, I don't think, and Omama Brete, Onko Consulto, Nanam, a software, Imam for any software, any before I separated and Pujina, no more money, yes, I just to be one, I say, to be a margin, that's a mess separated on far before separated Elfambra. And if I be Emma, Dr. Mahmoud Prempe, congratulations, say, almost to say, or no, and I think couldn't say, or the Babaye. Running with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I wanted to catch on interesting times ahead. But could be Oba, and a big Oba, and also the breaking it, you know.
Macadianca. Young found see a for young found see answer. Yeah, that's it. Kwajoba for and or they I do say man no the woman no yemen but
man no nyo on a podium crofo start e boni e man tim kwana cho if you nra ba nyina crofo then yenim say abodi ni kura deda say dem crofo man fans e wa chire ho no ase ade ni de omo keka koya de say doctor hwe benkum ni fa de ase na po na
na get say Safo ne de say when pm kra bio
Safo ben
hwe
Safo Pentecost.
Want it.
Oh, on the. Na, you pese your manage dinke.
Hey, sir. Hey, but.
Ana, what does on die?
No, me personally, I believe Sen Con the best game, no.
Sir.
Personally, I believe that.
JDM cry to say Samba, Prof for Samba. Jane.
Ono de so almost signed the neba na kese bi o mo pesa pre bi o pesa bi ya din
so ni
but ono no she doesn't really bring more votes. So if you are considering votes
so why adwuma nkrofo hunu nkrofo tenenka
still
nkrofo tenenka se nkrofo hunu ana
still akaka
ujizo oshesumu
still akaka
mama ene pie brahan ni
still akaka
so
Dr. Jonathan Santiachre political analyst we dey here ne street so nkomo layman's point of view here ne dey edin nkomo no enti yenko no ho wo mu na ahye da aben wo saa de wo ho ani Dr. mo adwenwumre
I mean, you go for me, Nelson.
To say, dear, I MPP, I said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who ya chireno. If it's Ephreeyea, who say fighting the Kennedys and the Allans, no, now here pass over to me, will be on board. And he probably was Bobby, and he needed this one on board, Nurse or come and share. So Manshia will definitely have a say. Parliament, Nurse, MPC, and so bit me lobby woman, say, baby, or no, so bit me, party Nankasa, so will be and I buy mu, me, or no, so person, Trinity free hobby. Seriously, the position now, no, and yet pleasant to cry, me, say, or break.
Certainly, Kofi, Kofi, I say, I mean, Angel, TV, I share for any
FM.
The tier for so a tier or Angel FM. I was there, sir. We are tenant, no, but so you're landlord. You create problems for yourself. You see, the party has its own umbilical cord. You're on the from our home. Now, according to say, in Yamabu, I have been and shut down for my junior and Corso. You see, the current leadership of the party, no, that Yara Oman Penny Akufo, His Excellency, and then in Crawford, no Mubu on mine. We show more in Kano Nanka leadership, Ephreeyea Asante. Support base of the party.
Angel
and I could be a chim.
Yeah.
Now, we show more nanka a chim percent commercial for a chimney. So, but yeah, Obakaya, you were kind of for your tiding by a baby. Let me say, and then you're very popular and a shelf here.
Yeah.
So with that, in the Bawumia then becomes a compromise candidate. Ono woniha, ono woniha. Intina no, the man Kofi say okay, a do dombo for no so. But this kind of tradition does not exist within the tradition of the party. It does not in reality. Intino says here, that Bawumia is someone who does not really have locus within the party, if not the support of President Akufo-Addo and the Atim cohort within the party. That about any position I work on them now. You say I won't say a baby chomukono. So Mampeni at the Mampeni Kufu at the teacher at the time you were Aliu Mohammed here. You think is a incubated? He would have emerged probably as vice president. Kobetima emerged as the leader of the party then. But at that time, no man penning for in maybe another support. And until to see and be so say, yeah, you say we are flag bearer. Maintaining penning some say, other than this people say, the Hokushi, a quack ginger say, say, baby, you be the Amo, say, a person who you nipa. About Tawichi, no could decide you manu. Maintaining penny some that. You say, Abra Yura Akufo-Addo ye no as flag bearer. No Jidan Tintini, no ye Dr. Bawumia as a vice president candidate. Some people oppose that particular decision. He himself said it. But he insisted, say, he has seen something in him. And an officer, Sanipano, and on saying, Ebonechidom. But because he is someone whose position within the party won't mean challenge, it means he has locus. But the Bawumia does not have locus within the party. He's trying to create his own niche. And that is becoming very difficult to the understanding of officer Kuno Yomodiano.
they are struggling hard to understand that. That is why a presidential candidate say when you over 70 and above, look at the percentage that he had. You cannot go into an election against your opponent when you're 98.9, thinking that it's going to be easy for you. It tells you, say, there are internal cracks. And President Kufuor himself, Aka, say, factions now, there are factions within the party. I'm a kuno, a kukudum pempenswa, and they say kukudu. Because maybe the woman say, I'm sure Baka Kufuor will be say, Ephreeyea or vice presidential candidate, not because Dr. Bawumia will have chosen the person. Ephreeyea, then you make the announcement, say, sign it away, and a better and that's what is going to happen. Because, yes, calculation, say, Queen Ben son of Dr. Bawumia, but you will finance 400 Ghana cedis per delegate. Or cut your waji for 6.5 years or 7 years, now you're saying, what are your investments? What are your investment portfolios? I bet me I can say be at the Kennedy Agyapong or no investment here and there, industries here and there.
Like I said, patches on your funding, you know, also per reward at this time.
Certainly. And you know, almost finance and they all will have to have a say as to who becomes the vice presidential candidate. So the decision is not that simple and easy. There are so many competing forces.
Mame mwa kakra. Napo Joe Wise or say Chairman Sabonsu. Dr. Yao or say Educhum. Akusia Ephreeyea Opare. And then name be na any name Church of Pentecost former Penia or no so near say lobbying because of San Kwamra. So far shortlisting here. Opokunyina shortlisting mean who send any more PM there. And there could be a surprise. That is Senka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. One analysis is a chair set in 9 whole year. And he could have surprised and gone to pick somebody to say you know you're picking out of the blue and will be expecting no. And this names here PA. Why not the powers so power here and lobbying skills and a bit me a farmer no? Because now we have to assess. What? Okay.
We have problems. Only now problems. So if you are ready for that particular way now, the education fraternity as it stands now does not in any way tell us that Dr. Duchum should be the vice presidential candidate.
Okay.
And then you need time in a school. Check the universities. What you say? I could do parliament to class. Oh. And first year say will be a mommy. It tells you that that place is so murky. Wasi, and then how do our students write Wasi? Copying, cheating, stealing. And they come to the university, they cannot even construct a single sentence. Yes, not all of them. But you ask yourself, sir, then the winner French A. They are more French for University of Cape Coast. I was wouldn't mean yet. So how did you get the A? The temperament vice president. You see, even the energy sector and the IPP sponsor so and say so it means that area Nankasa is not having that total control.
So Napodian will be the human relations, right?
How does he relate with ordinary Ghanaians? What I say? You see, let's face it. I think that apart from the fact that Swami Wanu Sesiano only that support as a was say or but other than that, in terms of experience, what you say, and then having been able to run the affairs of a hanged parliament, be able to pass things like e-levy, and be strategic in certain issues, I think he would have been ahead of them. But you also have to consider the personal main opponent ever far.
Okay, but Joe Wise, your take on them.
I want to make a banner.
Okay.
Joe Wise there. I've always felt to say this is a man I really like because he's soft spoken and our Kasa Utimuse a nyansa wom. But I didn't know, yeah, ama Mindina Chibu. And yeah, some of Kafa Techimans out, a Kunkuma see or 2020 elections. Those extrajudicial killings, comment or Persian was very unprecedented. Two, a queen of first war, your passing budget, say, for example, such an immoral act, being a referee and a player at the same time, changing way just to get to Supreme Court, manipulate your way through and be able to go through the. For me, yes, it might have served the function of government, but in itself, one kasana and kasano, what do you feel a good? These are the two main ways I feel say I'm a mean time, but other than that, he's not a vice presidential candidate. For me, he's a presidential material. That is how I've always seen him. Now, if you think and foresee say the NDC will choose about penning Professor Jenano Pokwajiman as a vice presidential candidate, the female factor.
Yes.
The woman is an academic par excellence. What you say? She has international network and connections. And I mean, if you look at her profile, it's a very formidable. She may not be an out-and-out politician, but she's a very formidable person, both internal and external way, and MDC a different cloud altogether.
And you what is Simon with Yamame?
And to the fan say gender way and a baby way, then it means that for the first time in the Fourth Republic, we are going to have a woman as a vice president.
And you know, Yamami Akosia Ephreeyea or say opare so saying.
Well, I mean, to the extent to say, according to Kennedy Agyapong, up to 120,000 Ghana citizens and Konkofa. I mean, that is such a huge indiscretion on her part. But the female factor, I think, is as chief of staff, well, she's not performed discreditably. I think she's held the fort of government as far as the seat of government is concerned. And in Pennyfofi say, if they are going to use the gender factor, her age, her experience, having been a former MP, now as chief of staff, which means she's even ahead of all of them in terms of her current position there. Then the presidential candidate of the MPP, Dr. Bawumia, can easily consider her as the option. Don't forget Isaac Osei, that fine gentleman. But at the moment, the light within the party, endemic. Other than that, he's unblemished. He is unblemished. But Kofi, Mamuka some French chatro. Some conform diaba public domain for. What that tells you is say, what that tells you is say, Nipa no original mekuono, or short forward deficiencies, and into the Kokofa Asante, near they pacify the voter apathy every Asante Mwaba, because that is the strongest base of the party. But we share the Alan effect. I'm not equating in answer. But finally, say, yeah, Bonko for dinner, you're more of West. You're more of Western North. You're more of Figure and a greater Accra. You're more of T and a voter region. My question is, then it means to say, this support base of the party, what are you doing within the MPP? It tells you that now or in the later years, your generation will never be a flag bearer or even a vice presidential candidate. Because if you stick to the traditional, Dombo Dankwa Buzia, it is now the turn of Buzia. So how will it be the turn of Greater Accra? When will it be the turn of voter region? Because they have no locus within the party. So what are you doing? So it is very unfortunate. I felt to say the party should have been very strategic. They should have bundled the names of other people, leading members within the party or more other regions other than Ashanti. Go ahead and pick the Ashanti person, because that would have meant to say it was competitively done and they will pick this particular person. But as it stands now, you are more alienating the people of the Western region, Western North, voter region, Greater Accra, and Central region.
Doc, me fancy. And as I say, what you mean to agree is it the henny and concoffee? And then now, just say, Dr. Bawumia, Sabrina and Sako and I feel never papa because I am green bukuno.
Omunjano, Mana Quenya.
Now we are some began because
so I want to mean Jano. The son said, you are a tenant trying to become a landlord, and that is a difficult task. It is a difficult hurdle to cross.
Dr. Jonathan Santos shared that same way. Hey, Ama. Hey, you.
Yes, Kennedy Agyapong. Kennedy Agyapong.
Kennedy, they didn't pay Mukra because I don't think so.
Facebook for any be say omo yada no omo failing nti yemfa ma no.
Oh, there be Ken.
Kennedy Agyapong so omo yada no.
Me kura me to no fan ka meka say running mate dey man name.
Ma Kennedy nye.
Debi.
Ah.
Onya abotene time be so sisi ya nche kura.
Sa.
No ko je running mate na anko yi ama omo ana no obe free ho no asan ko pe flag bearer na say. Honde. Obi say it's time for the says. Anyway, I was informing young Kwayanim. Sorry, driver, you know, Timina, Sokiwa, Mr.